What's next?
And we're recording.
We're gonna take you.
Sorry.
Come with us as we take you through a day in the life at an all-inclusive resort.
Hi, we're Tao and Adam, and welcome back to the Lavender Compass, where we share with you what it's like to travel as a queer couple.
Today we're sharing what it's like to spend a full day at Zemi Miches, Hilton's new all-inclusive resort in the Dominican Republic.
We're gonna walk you through our day from when we woke up, when we had breakfast, all the meals that we had that day, and the special surprise we were planning for each other. Because it was our birthdays. Not on the same day, but we'll tell you how that went about. Adam likes to wake up a little bit earlier than I do, so I'll let him explain the morning time.
I love my morning time, so I wake up a bit earlier, maybe a couple hours earlier than Tao. And while I was at the resort, I went out on our huge balcony. I think you saw it in the last video. And I read, I journaled, and then I walked out to the coffee shop that's in the resort in the main building and got an iced coffee and sat and enjoyed the morning air before it got hot.
So breakfast is served around 6:30 a.m. to about 10:30, 11. Yeah, so anytime during that time you can head down there, and the breakfast will be in Guasete, which is the food hall area.
And it's a pretty good spread for breakfast. We enjoyed it. It was one of our favorite meals in Guasete in the food hall. They had a great yogurt bar with different kinds of toppings, granola, they had fresh fruit, but I also had things like rice and beans and chicken, and they just had all sorts of things. It was like having breakfast and lunch all in one.
Yes.
Which I love.
Brunch.
Brunch, if you will.
Brunch, one might say. We love brunch. So when we're not going out to an excursion, when we're staying in the hotel, we'll probably either go to the pool or the gym, or the pool and then the gym, which is pretty awesome, and then back to the pool. You can see the pool is ginormous. It's a saltwater pool, right?
Yes, saltwater pool, huge. There's a couple of different segments to the pool. There was a smaller pool off to the left that was a little more secluded. There were fewer kids. And
the
then,
quiet pool.
Yes, and then on the other side of the mango tree, there was a larger pool that had a swim-up bar. It was a zero entry, so you could just walk in, no steps.
Things I secretly didn't know I loved, but I do. Sitting in a shallow pool underneath a mango tree. There's also a kids only pool. Like there's a small kiddie pool back behind the bar, which is really awesome.
Like a splash pad.
Yeah. I secretly wanted to play there because it looked really cool. Also, another thing at the pool, there's a food truck there. And you can order hamburgers, wings, wraps, salads there. Or you could just walk to Guasete and get food. But biggest tip about the pool is actually get there early in the day and get one of the pool loungy areas that has a canopy over it. It feels like you're in an egg. It feels like you're in like a small little hut all to yourself, and it feels lovely. Like the sun's not beating down on you. There's a breeze going by. It was my favorite thing.
Yes, it was really nice to just lay in there after being in the pool. And if you go to the swim up bar, Danny Boy will be there to make any drink to your heart's content. He's fantastic.
Danny Boy and Superman will get the party hopping. Those are the two. Danny Boy runs the bar at the pool, like you said, and Superman runs. I think he's part of the entertainment crew, right?
He's the entertainment crew. He helps in the fitness center. He's all over the place.
Yeah.
My favorite combination was pool after breakfast, and then gym in the afternoon, and then back in the pool until dinner. So that's what I usually did. And the fitness center is really, really nice. It was one of my favorite parts of the resort, actually. It was all brand new. There was brand new equipment. It was really, really well made. Everything was pristine, and it was usually empty because most people on vacation aren't going to the fitness center. So if you're into fitness, this is the place.
If you don't want to go to the pool, the beach is also about like 100 feet in front of you. So there's the pool, there's some sand, and then there's the beach. And at the beach, you can do different activities.
At the beach, you can rent snorkel equipment and stand-up paddleboard equipment. All you need is a $20 bill. You hand it to the people at the rental place as a deposit, and then you get it back when you return the equipment. Oh wait, there's also kayaking.
Yep, you can go kayaking, and you can also go, there's this like bike on a paddleboard that you can also go on. I don't know what that was.
I don't understand it, but
Yeah.
I think that's an extra charge.
You did go snorkeling. Is there any advice about the snorkeling?
I tried the snorkeling. We had better luck snorkeling in Puerto Rico. The water was clearer. Maybe it was just that it was a little bit stormy that day, so the water was a little bit more churned up. But the water was not clear enough to really snorkel.
Yeah.
It was really nice to wade in, though. We enjoyed being in the water.
Yeah, the water was nice and warm. Also, if you get a cabana chair by the water, someone will come and grab your drink order and then bring you a drink. So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So you can just stare at the beach and drink your drink. Oh, you can also have lunch at Yucca, which is an open air restaurant right next to the pool, which is really lovely. Yucca's open for dinner and lunch.
But only on certain days. So check the schedule on the app or ask at the front desk. Because some days it's open for lunch and not dinner, and some days it's open for dinner and not lunch. So make sure that you figure that out if you want to have dinner there, so that you make sure you get it on a night when it's open for dinner.
Yes. So right about now it's about 5 o'clock and you're getting ready to go to dinner. You'll go back to your hotel, you'll freshen up, your room service will be done, and then you will head off to one of the 4 restaurants for dinner or the food hall. You can watch one of our previous videos about our thoughts about the food while we were there. We explained in detail about the different restaurants, how the staff was working, and how we felt about the food and all that.
Dinner was also a time when you could get a little bit dressed up if you wanted to. There was never any pressure to be dressed up. I mean, don't wear like gym shorts or swim shorts to dinner or flip-flops. But we like to get a little gussied up for dinner after being casual for most of the day. So it was a nice chance. It was a little bit cooler. The sun had gone down. We felt
it was
like,
one of the few times I could wear long pants
and not sweat. Yes. Although we still were sweating.
That's true. And there was always something happening after dinner, like a concert or something at the theater or a beach party.
Or circus performance.
Yeah. Right. So yeah, I highly, I echo what you say about dressing up for dinner. It's always nice for dinner.
Yeah. So, the reason that we went to this resort at this time of year is because it happened to be on both of our birthdays.
Yay!
It's the birthday boy.
Not on the same day,
No.
but like close enough together.
3 days apart. Yeah. Pretty close. So, because it was both of our birthdays, we wanted to do a little something special. Neither of us are super big on big celebrations. So we know each other well enough to know what we like and what we don't like. So we did a little something different depending on the person.
Yes. So I knew it was Adam's birthday coming up, and on the day of the birthday, I went to concierge, the front desk, and asked them if they could do something special. And they were like, oh, of course, yeah, sure. Where are you guys having dinner tonight? And I said we were gonna have dinner at Toa. The restaurant Toa, and they were like, cool, we'll write your name down for Toa. And I was like, oh, I wonder what they're gonna do. And so that evening we get to Toa and we're sitting down, and the food was taking a little bit of time, but the really sweet thing is that after our food came out, all the staff went back into the back room and were like, what's happening, what's going on? I had completely forgotten that they were gonna do something for his birthday. And then they come out and here's the video. Four choruses of happy birthday and questions, and I was like, this is a celebration, y'all. And they were lovely. The staff was lovely. How did you feel?
I felt very celebrated and loved. And it was a little bit overwhelming with the singing, but not so much overwhelming that I was unhappy about it.
Yay! Nice. I would die if someone sang to me in a restaurant. At Flashback, I used to sing at Macaroni Grill as one of the singing waiters, so I know what it's like to be sung to.
When you went to the front desk, did you use the word partner or the word like the pronouns he him when you were mentioning me?
Yeah, so I said my partner's birthday is today, and could we do something for him? And he called over Orlando, and I love Orlando. Orlando and Bienvenida both were in on our birthday celebration. They were both staff workers there, and Orlando, I believe, works at the front desk area, and Bienvenida works as a hostess in one of the restaurants. Orlando, and then he said your companion, but like the male version of the word companion. So he said his male companion is having a birthday today.
Ooh, male companion.
Male companion. Yeah.
That's what I'm going to refer to you as from now on.
My male companion.
But the surprise didn't end there.
It did not end there.
Because when we got back to the room from dinner, there was another cake waiting.
So we had a cake at dinner, and then the same cake in our room, but this one came with champagne.
Yes. And these weren't like slices of cake. It was a full-ass cake.
Full cake.
So, in honor of my birthday, I decided to, since I'd already had cake and I was really full, I decided to do a cake smash because that's what I did on my first birthday. So we have pictures of me doing a cake smash.
So cute. Yeah, enjoy that video.
Yeah, that's it.
So a couple of days later, it's my birthday, and
I sneakily went to the gym, told him I was going to the gym.
I was lounging by the pool.
But really, I snuck up to the concierge and I said, hi, my partner's birthday is today. Could we do something special for him? He does not like big public displays of celebration. So I wanted to make sure that they weren't going to do something in the restaurant that night or anything loud or that would surprise him in a bad way. So at the concierge was Juan Carlos, who was fantastic. He did, so I said my partner is having a birthday. I don't think I used he, him, but I just said my partner. And so he assumed that my partner was a woman, and so he referred to you as my wife.
I'm a beautiful lady.
Nodded and said he'll find out sooner or later. We decided on a cake, and it was a little different from my cake. It was strawberries.
Oh yeah, compote.
Yes.
Really good.
And I asked if they could decorate the room, and he asked for my favorite, or for your favorite color, and I told him green, and so he said, okay, I will see what I can do.
It was really sweet, and you'll see in the video, like, it looked like a newlyweds like decoration too.
Oh yeah, there were rose petals.
There were rose petals.
It
was a production.
Mm-hmm. And he approached us later while we were at the pool. He came out and found us and conferred with me secretly and said, it's happening. The eagle has landed.
The eagle has landed. And here I am, like, in the hot tub, just like with my back towards him, and I was like, something's happening.
And it was at that point that he established, oh, this is
my partner.
Not your wife, but your partner. Your male companion.
Yes.
And he was very, very sweet about it.
He was lovely, yeah.
Yeah. So we did not feel any kind of way about being a queer couple at this resort. Everyone was so kind. Didn't really get any looks or anything like that.
Everyone was chill and just let us have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was our day at Zemi Miches. So would we come back?
I would come back in a year to see, because construction was not fully finished and there were some amenities that were not yet available.
Like the spa.
Mm-hmm. And the staff was still finding their groove with the food and all of that.
Yeah.
The food itself tasted really good,
mm-hmm.
but the pacing of the service was still being figured out.
Yeah.
So I would come back in a year and see it fully finished and fully operational and see how it's changed.
Yeah. So that was one of our days at Zemi Miches. A lot of relaxation, a lot of restorativeness, just a lot of enjoying ourselves and enjoying the amenities that was available at Zemi Miches.
Tune in next week to see what we did on our second day of excursions.
And if you didn't get a chance, check out our first day of excursions, where we went ziplining and
buggy riding.
If you haven't gotten the chance, please like and subscribe our videos. Check us out on Instagram at
The Lavender Compass.
Yeah. And until next time, travel boldly,
love freely,
explore widely. Bye. Also, if you're currently at Zemi Miches, leave a comment below. How do you feel?